This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever think about switching insurance companies to see if you could save some cash? Progressive makes it easy. Just drop in some details about yourself and see if you're eligible to save money when you bundle your home and auto policies. The process only takes minutes, and it could mean hundreds more in your pocket. Visit Progressive.com after this episode to see if you could save. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states.
The best of the Morning X.
99X.
Going to go backstage now. We spent some time with Sheryl Crow and Sarah McLachlan. This is a two-parter. A couple things that are going to come up in the interview that if you don't know about them, I'm going to tell you what they are now. One is we mentioned a David Letterman situation where I asked her about this thing that was in Rolling Stone. If you read the Rolling Stone article, you know what it's talking about. But if you didn't, there was a very probing story on Sheryl probably 2 months ago when she was on the cover. One of the things was Dave asked her, did you write Leaving Las Vegas? And she said, yes, she did, when in reality, it was a bunch of people that got together and wrote it. Or if the song was about her or something, there's some issue on that song and her.
So she was being questioned by the article as to her integrity.
Right.
And then the article itself, though?
The article itself was just talking about her manic depression, her days of not wanting to get out of bed. She felt like she wanted to kill herself. All these very, very personal things that Rolling Stone went into. I mean, it was in Rolling Stone. I'm not like leaking any secret.
Yeah.
She was on the cover a few months ago. We talked about this.
It didn't shed her in maybe as the kind of light she would have liked to.
It really
have been
probed into a lot of areas that she wasn't obviously happy with, and you can hear her reaction. Let's go backstage to the Atlanta Civic Center.
The Morning X, Barnes, Leslie, and Jimmy were in the echo chambers of hell at the Atlanta Civic Center. Roll call. Barnes.
Leslie.
Jimmy.
I'm Sarah.
I'm Sheryl.
Hello, ladies. How are ya?
I think we should start out by saying that Sarah and Sheryl went shopping in Atlanta, and I'm jealous that I wasn't with them, but I wanted to know where they went and what they bought.
Fram, right to the probing shopping questions.
You know, you can really tell a lot about somebody's mental, their mental, state when they're shopping, because like Sarah is very determined. She knows exactly what she's buying. I, on the other hand, have to see everything that was ever made, go home, think about it, and then go back.
You guys were out shopping together today?
Yesterday. Went to Virginia Highlands.
Well, Sarah, that's kind of like the guy way to shop, is you know what you want, you go in and you buy. And Sheryl, that's a very female thing to go in and test drive every piece of clothing in the store, right? I mean, that's like the classic differences between men and women and how they shop.
Yes, it is.
Except that she doesn't like to shop. She doesn't like shopping, and I love shopping.
Why do you hate it?
Well, for one thing, I don't like making decisions. But I just don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy the process. I don't mind buying things, but it's boring to me. Although it was fun with Sarah. It was very entertaining.
It's boring to buy things. Do you pay cash or do you charge it?
No, you know what? I like to know exactly what I'm going to get, and I go and I shop, every couple of months, buy a slew of junk, and then don't think about it. Charge it, of course. I never have cash on me, ever.
What's the biggest thing you've ever bought that you've ever had to write a single check for?
Well, there was that guy that came up and spent the night in my room. He cost me a lot of money. No, I bought 8 club chairs in Paris, and that cost me some dough, having them shipped and all that. Bought a car. That's,
What kind of car?
Corvair.
Corvair?
1964 Monza, soft top.
No wonder she paid cash. Like $30?
Headers, cherry bombs, glass packs. No, it was $3,500.
Sarah, what about you? The biggest purchase?
Sarah's like the winner.
Yeah.
Biggest purchase was a house.
Who favorite artist? Respect you, Sarah and Sheryl. Female artist. Who's your favorite?
My favorite female artist. Probably Ricky Lee Jones. Yeah, Ricky Lee Jones.
And you, Ms. Crow?
That's tough. I'm a big fan of Sean Colvin, and I have been since her first record. Really love her stuff.
I know you guys have to get on stage in a minute. Can you hang out a second? We'll come right back.
Sure.
Sheryl Crow and...
Oh, come on. You're supposed to say it.
I know, but I want you to say your name.
Sarah McLachlan.
She says it so sensually.
That is one, I have to say, your last name, do you know how everybody has certain words in their vocabulary that they can never get right when they say it, and I always stumble. Well, yours is, that's a pretty different. Sheryl Crow is hard. It's a hard. I always get when I get to the. I go. I can't say the word.
I had somebody at Macy's yesterday look at my credit card and go, "Is that McLachlan or McLachlan?" Like they couldn't get it right.
More of this interview you don't want to miss is back in minutes on the Best of the Morning X99X.
The United States Soccer Federation presents the U.S. Soccer Podcast.
Inside the opening 45 seconds. What a goal!
Jack McLachlan with that cannon of a left foot.
Never miss a game.
What a start for the United States.
Shot for distance. What a goal!
Never miss a moment.
Exquisite from the San Diegan.
Can he finish? Yes, he can! Yeah!
The U.S. Soccer Podcast. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.